All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Samurai Champloo, episode 17. Mugen is being attacked, and the party is all split up.
Mugen is being confused for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of course, so they draw swords.
Yep.
Ask questions later, you know.
That's how it be.
You know, once most of them are dead, maybe they'll start asking questions, you know.
Why, God, why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why are we so stupid to
Why
attack
me?
the main character?
Yeah. You know, maybe, once he started killing 3 of us after just waking up, maybe we should have realized we should have just, called it quits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But given that Fu has found our Yoshitsune guy, and Jin is also on his own with a specific person that...
Vengeful student that seeks glory, maybe, by killing him?
Or seeks to maybe prove to himself that he can right this wrong in some way. I like that every character is having their own thing that they're struggling with. And in some ways, they'll come back together because that's how it has to be, right?
Right.
Yeah. But, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, let's see. Previously, in Samurai Champloo.
That's such a cool exit.
Yeah. Jeez. The blood spatters.
Yeah. I love how fast the action in this show is. My name's Mugen. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, they actually like... Yeah.
It's a bit rude, don't you think?
All right.
Although you could say that they apologized with all the men you killed. Yeah.
That's true. Fuck.
Oof. Oh.
Oh.
Maybe you won't be traveling alone after all.
Maybe. Then Fu's gonna be like, fuck, even you abandoned me.
Dude, he kicked our asses.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wait, he's an archer and we attacked a guy that didn't have a bow and arrow?
Oh, beautiful.
Comes back to find this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, raiders, or maybe fires got out of hand trying to deal with the plague?
Oh no, there's a disease, maybe.
Yeah.
They were trying to burn the village out to keep the disease.
And he wasn't there, so he was...
And so that they think
He just destroyed the whole village,
Or he's a survivor of the plague, goes and then kills all of them in revenge.
Oh, sure.
Whoa. Nah.
Ah, you're one of those people.
Oh. Cold words. The student, maybe?
Maybe? Yeah? Yeah, what's going on?
Could have just been a person, but like... Yeah. Yeah. Oh. No, you dumbass. I followed down the river.
Yeah. Check and make sure.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah. Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh. I am a dead man walking. That's fun because Jin's whole thing of I'm already dead. Yep, yep. Yeah, he was stalking
Okay.
Jin. Yep. Ooh. Fun, fun.
Does everybody get both or just one?
An old man of nearly 40. Oh, oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh. Oh no. Damn, he's accurate. He's giving him so many chances to live.
Yep.
Jin's like, I don't want to kill you. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah. Those downturned eyes.
Yeah. Can't tell where you're looking. Yeah. Whoa!
Oh, okay. Now they're hiding together.
Yep.
I was gonna kill this guy.
I can't do a fight with him. Well, you're getting on my ass.
Yeah. It's very rude.
Whoa.
I don't think they've taken prisoners. They might not care.
Oh.
Seeing the fire.
Yeah. Right. Yep. Just, yeah. Of course, he
rolled.
probably seemed like a man possessed with
Oh, yeah.
madness and stuff. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Holy shit.
Oh! What? How did he hold himself in the air with that spin kick? My man,
It's
double
the
jump!
double jump power. Yeah, yeah.
All right, he's got to be reborn as well, yeah. Maybe he could be reborn with her.
What do you wish for?
Nice!
Oh, and metaphorically too.
Yeah,
like,
and to bring us back to the beginning.
and specifically
whoa.
from Mugen. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, that's
Nice.
so cool.
So,
Yeah. What's the deal with the sunflower guy? Yep. Tell us. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
so probably dead. Yeah.
Damn straight. Let's go eat some fucking food.
We're hungry.
Oh, Castella! Oh, Castellas are so good. And yeah, and sometimes it's okay to follow. You don't have to be driving them specifically towards this thing all the time.
Right.
I like that she filled in the back specifically, even though she kind of joined in latest, you know? I like that she didn't run up to the front to be like, now I have to be the one
Yeah.
leading us this way. It's like, no.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, did one of the people in their staff pass away?
Maybe.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
Let me look them up. Oh, that's her song. Was an Ainu singer and mukuri player. Oh, that's the instrument as
gotcha.
well. Okay.
All right.
Episode 17.
Yep.
We got a full wrap up to this little mini arc here, having the character of Ukuru or
Okuru, yeah,
yeah.
fully fleshed out, and
Yeah. And inspiring Mugen in a way.
Yeah,
Because he
all of them are dealing with death in their own ways,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then you have this character, well, two characters really, even though Okuru definitely had like the more of the like main plot, focus with the episodes, but all of them dealing with death, right?
Right. And the way in which he chose to live, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because Mugen is a character that is interesting where I can't tell if he has a death wish strictly. Because he wants to fight for the joy of it. So he wants to keep fighting.
Yeah,
But
Jin is a lot closer to the death wish than Mugen,
Right.
but there's
But they have a
aspects-
similarity,
Right. His reckless daredevil nature, Mugen's, is definitely gives that kind of vibe. And so then sort of for all three of them, they didn't necessarily have something to live for
Right.
until they found each other.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's where maybe the journey to find the samurai who smells of sunflowers, even if they never find him, even if it's
Yeah.
a bogus journey, all this stuff, that's not
enough.
That's enough, right? That's
Yeah.
that's not actually what's important. It's not about the goal, it's about the journey.
Yeah.
Right. And in kind of a fun meta way, that's a great way to take advantage of the episodic nature of the show.
Yes.
Where it's no. It really is not about the destination.
Right.
It's that they were all able to find something together, and the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, right?
Right, because in this crazy fucked up world that they live in,
Yep.
where everything is chaos, nothing is guaranteed, life is taken away, death has its reign over everybody here in this world, and nobody is immune to it. You have some people that find some almost solace with it. The idea that this guy just kind of wandered over to this area here, maybe seeking death a little bit, but also had just found peace despite having lost so much. It was interesting to see the ways in which he still fought to live,
Right.
despite, him being in a lot of ways like kind of ready to be done with it.
Exactly. Hence the Mugen, commenting on your eyes look like the eyes of a beheaded, like of a severed head,
Yeah.
And yet at the same time,
There's something else in
No,
this,
that's-
little
that
bit of
guy's
moisture.
alive.
You are alive.
yeah,
So what
even
did you
even when you're burning, right?
What did you find as you came with your brush with death? Because it inspires me. It gets me excited because I don't think I've met anyone like you. In some ways, it's fun because Jin has some things that are similar to that, but maybe Mugen is too blind to see it in Jin.
Yeah, it's
because he doesn't care enough to get close to know anything about him.
well, right. I like to think it's one of those like bro understanding kind of things where they don't ever talk about their feelings. They don't like they're so do they have any kind of conscious understanding? Probably not.
Probably not.
But a vibe understanding? Sure. They got that.
It just does feel funny when he's like, I've never met anyone like you. And I'm like, Jin is right,
Right.
there. Like,
yeah. Yeah. Well,
it's
and
Fu also being like, I'm right here.
Yeah. I like to think that also might be one of the things about Jin that frustrates Mugen. Because for Mugen frustrating Jin, it's very straightforward.
Yes.
Jin is like straight-laced, by the books, organized, disciplined, all that stuff. And Mugen is polar opposite.
Mugen is also continually winning his fights, and probably that spits in the face of all of his training
he's like,
and everything.
"Oh my
It's
God,
just like, someone
eventually-
fucking kill this guy already.
I'll kill this guy.
I'll
just
kill
to-
him just defend samurai everywhere.
Right, exactly. Like
The way of the sword is being insulted by your very existence.
exactly. And you're just getting lucky that nobody's come along that actually knows how to deal with you.
Right.
Yeah, but
In fact, someone did almost like many episodes ago, and
Mugen
Mugen
just
got lucky again.
yeah, devil's own luck.
Yeah.
But then for Mugen being frustrated with Jin
Right.
is the person who has sort of resigned himself to being that dead inside kind of person.
Yes.
And that's probably the antithesis to Mugen, where it's the
Right.
even if I am effectively dead, even if I come from, the island of the demons, right?
Right.
I will still live this crazy chaotic life because I'm alive.
Sure.
Because I was born into this world, kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
And so then Jin, of course he rubs him the wrong way. And yet
Yes.
they really are so similar, and so they get their own individual people that they run into that basically shine a spotlight on that.
They
right?
do. They do,
in
yeah.
in the same way that Mugen, isn't just gonna roll over dead, right? That he can recognize, no, this guy's still alive.
Right.
Jin also defends himself when this guy comes to kill him.
Yep.
Right? And maybe this is probably me going out on too much of a limb here.
Uh-huh.
But when they did the whole they charge at each other, Jin and the student, the student, it very much looked like he just sort of ran into the blade. Like there wasn't they clash a few times and then he's dead.
I think he didn't think that he was going to fight back. That's the sad thing about it. Was I think that Jin might have also in that moment been like,
yeah, it's the
I will give you every opportunity, but if you give me even the slightest opening.
Right. Jin was
killing me.
actually okay with it, and so he lowers the blade, but then at that last minute he's like, no, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna let myself
Sure,
die,
he does want to live. Yes, he has a reason to live. But I think it's also that he wanted to basically give the guy I'm not the aggressor here. If you can kill me, you can do it here, but you better do it right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make this hard for you. But if you make it easy for me, then yeah, it's over. In a lot of ways, that's the part that feels so sad here, is that it's hey, if you want to be me and be clean and just execute me here, then do it. But no, I'm sorry, you could never be me.
And why are you trying to?
Why are you trying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So because you tried, you died. And
maybe you can find your rebirth.
Yeah, maybe you can find your rebirth in that. And so I like the idea that all of these characters needed to kind of face that, but then all of our main characters have now kind of reevaluated the value of the group, the journey, and the process.
Life,
so
in a lot of ways,
and life itself. So
Yep.
beautiful, simple, and effective, and also just the idea of the backstory of the disease swept through our village when I was out traveling,
just
or doing something.
Fuck this place. We'll just torch the whole
burn it
thing.
all.
Yep.
I love the simplicity and the pain of it because you feel so
it's
powerless.
so cold and uncaring.
Yeah. And thus that's what death is. It doesn't give a fuck about you. The fact that the official guy that comes in and is like, I also am representative of death there. I make sure that nobody in here affects anybody else's life. I keep death contained.
Right. Even yes, in the history, but then also when the guy comes for Okuru and he's like, hey, this is what happened.
Right.
He's like, okay, cool. That doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Oh, I do like the idea also. There's a really maybe a bit too many degrees of separation on the themes that are trying to be communicated here, but you could say that what the problem was that certain characters tried to not accept death.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And couldn't just embrace, the lesson of death. And
sure.
thus,
the student was not able to accept that the teacher was dead.
Yeah, that the teacher needed to die too. Like maybe as
sure.
well.
Yeah.
And then Okuru couldn't accept basically that this might have been what actually needed to be done to keep any more people from dying.
Right. Yeah.
And then the official also couldn't accept basically that
maybe try and don't go to the nuclear option as your first resort.
Right. Right. And because of that, then death spread. It's a
all of this death continued to happen as a result of a happenstance plague.
Right, but people not accepting that and just continuing forth.
Even when they run into Mugen, and he's like, I'm not the dude you're after. He still killed several of them by the time that was realized. They leave, but then they go back to their boss, and he's like, oh no, this guy was getting in the way? Well, no, we need to kill him now too.
So much more died
for completely pointless
for
reasons.
completely pointless reasons because of people not being able to accept the deaths that came about.
Sure. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, even though that this wasn't what was stated. I wouldn't be surprised if in a more like fleshed out, long form, like way of this, is that the dude's also saying, "Wait, you're telling me that we got the wrong guy, but he killed, 6 of your men? No, we have to kill this guy now because he's killed some of us, But yeah.
But that might not have been what's intended to be communicated, but I saw a through line there that is pretty interesting with regards to the idea of rebirth being what precedes death. So the idea that if you accept death, that's the only way you can be reborn. If you accept the death of self, if you accept the removing of that id, that ego, then you can actually die and change.
While at the same time, you're right, in the metaphysical sense, 100%. And then in the more literal physical sense, no, accept the metaphysical death because otherwise you will literally die and you can't just be reborn from that. The student could have been like, you know what? Yeah, this sucks.
I can never be you.
I can never be you. And, well, shit. So now I'm going to go be someone else. I will let myself be reborn and I'm not going to become fish food.
I think that's the more specifically intended theme that was communicated this episode. But yeah. And in some ways, that's probably what made this guy so interesting to Mugen, was that he had been half reborn already.
Yeah.
He had found some measure of peace. He played the instrument. He didn't seem to have malice in his heart.
Right.
For
he was able to connect
with
with Fu and
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was not mad with, bloodlust.
Right. Yes. He's the antithesis of Mugen in temperament, which is strange because what he's gone through is exactly the kind of thing where you would expect him
to be like Mugen.
Right.
So that shows some fun foreshadowing for Mugen's character development.
Sure. Maybe.
Yeah. If he learns the lesson. But yeah, great episode. Really, really fun stuff. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.